And 3, 2, 1. Start.
All right, well, let's see if it's going to go live.
We're on. We're on.
It says ROM, but I'm not seeing it yet. Are we live? Are we live? Hello?
How's it going, everyone? I know you're disappointed you don't have
There it is.
Paper Andy anymore. You get the real Andy.
I'm back.
The real Andy.
Did you tell him where I was?
Did not.
Did you tell him I was on vacation?
You know, just told me you were gone.
Because
As you know, he's...
I wasn't on vacation. Whoa! Brad just popped up on the screen. That delay there. So I'm doing some scouting.
All right, let's go here.
I don't like the way this shows up on here. Motor truck! Whoop whoop! It's a huge shout out to the homies. Those know what I'm talking about. Craig, how's it going?
Oh, whoa.
Turn that down.
Turn down. Woo!
This is kind of a bittersweet episode, I guess, in a way.
Our games are eating food right now, which I do really well at.
We're eating Mike and Ike's. We gotta make sure we stock up on some random sugars and stuff for the trails and whatnot.
Correct.
Yeah, this is going to be our last in studio
I know.
weekly Axialfest video.
I know. It's going to be odd.
It won't be the last live that we do.
Correct.
Do a lot more.
It will not, for sure.
We're going to do a lot more, but you know how do I get rid of this box right here so I can see all the comments?
See, when...
If I go full screen,
There you go.
but then where are the comments? I just don't want to see ourselves. It's kind of goofy.
Here they go right on the bottom.
Perrin, countdown for my first Axialfest. Fantastic.
All right.
That is cool.
Let's get here.
All right, I'm going to get my... You got it pulled up on your phone, too?
Of course I do.
Because the comments... Look... Oh, I just saw over your shoulder. Ugly me over there. That's like the worst picture ever, Brad.
Oh,
There's so many good pictures of me because I'm so photogenic.
here, we'll put it up here so you can actually see it a little better. Paper Andy.
I look so like...
Like I said, that
not angry, but just like...
that's actually, shortly after, we met.
utterly confused, like...
It was, because you were confused why I was taking a picture of you. And you were like, why are you taking a picture of me? I said, don't worry, you'll see later. And you did. You did.
Guess that's what I get for...
And if anyone knows me, they know what pictures. I send fun pictures. So.
Somebody said, that's a bit creepy. I wonder what they're talking about because I'm just getting caught back up here. I see last week's Andy. Yeah, that's last week's Andy. He probably did a better job than this Andy right here. All right. I need an ear sleep axial shirt. Ear? Does it say ear?
What?
Did your shirt say ear? Somebody had a little bit of a typo.
So, hey.
Let's get started.
I'm going to start.
There's going to be a lot of stuff we're going to talk about.
Hey.
A lot of stuff.
We'll end this on a good note.
Yeah.
Also,
We're going to end it on a good
no,
note?
No, rephrase that. Let's go ahead and end, not really end, but start the last one right.
Okay.
While we're here.
If you don't know already, Axialfest 2019.
What? Axialfest?
Yes, this is all about Axialfest.
Oh, man, can't believe
You guys,
it.
you would not believe how many messages, calls, DMs we get people asking when and where.
Yeah.
Donner Ski Ranch, next week.
Yes, next
24th
week.
through
Next
the
week.
27th. Can't get any closer. Like we said, this is our last in studio live. As you can see, the big topographical map poster that we had back here is gone and down. That's because it got packed up, sent out to Donner.
Yep.
So we're going to have everybody sign that when they register, and that'll be one of the raffle prizes.
It'll be
It's
awesome
a pretty
raffle
cool
prize,
takeaway.
yes.
So
Yes.
And we'll make sure everybody signs it. All the diggers, all the staff.
Hi, Angela.
Everything. So, Angela's watching this? Oh, yay. Hi, Angela. So where you want to start, Brad?
So, well, I already started. That's my point. I wanted to make sure everyone knew why we're here and what we're, when and where it's going to be. So, one thing, let's go just our normal routine, our normal rigmarole. There'll be campsites, 2 different campsites. There's a your traditional tent campsite and RV campsite. So 2 different campsites.
Absolutely.
One thing, but let's go ahead.
To add to that.
Oh, hold on a second. So there will be running water. Oh, sorry. There'll be
flushable toilets, trailers,
and showers.
Showers with hot water.
Yes, and also porta potties around too.
There'll be porta potties spread throughout.
You'll have everything that you normally have at a campsite.
Yes.
With the addition of boop boop.
We're going to have a honey wagon available that's going to come around. Friday and Saturday mornings right now is what we're looking at. It just depends on. It's the same company that is going to service the toilets and the showers, and so they've agreed to do a special deal. They usually charge around $70 to do it, but they're going to charge about $58 for an RV to come and clean it out. So if your tanks are getting a little full and you want to get them pumped out, probably Friday and maybe Saturday, just depending on our service needs.
But also they'll put more gray water back in the tank.
They'll put water back in you, so you can kind of keep that going. And so when you do, check in, we'll be reminding people that do have an RV spot. That service will be available, like I said, Friday or Saturday morning. We'll have more details later, but we will have that option that you can get your tank sucked out.
Good. That was kind of
your black water doesn't get too high and get a little smelly and unsanitary. So
so
that's a big good tidbit.
So that's nice. Food as we're eating, and of course the shirt, and I like food. There is a bar and also a restaurant.
Yep.
On hand. They'll have normal working hours. I don't know really if they're going to sit hours or anything, but they'll have normal working hours during the event.
Breakfast will be available the days are Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. They do a breakfast buffet. The cafeteria is open lunch every day of Axialfest, and then they switch over to the restaurant at night. So food options galore.
Awesome.
While we're on that point, somebody asked, where can we start with cheeseburger sales, and where's the cheeseburger truck going to be? Somebody wants a picture of a cheeseburger. They do have cheeseburgers.
Is that Jay?
Yes, they do have cheeseburgers, but there's not going to be a cheeseburger truck. You got to go in the cafeteria of the restaurant. They do have some really good food in there. Absolutely. So
I can't wait. So that covers the camping, food, all that. So that's all the fun stuff.
Somebody says, if someone did not pre-register, can they get an RC site? I'm assuming they're meaning RV site. There are some RV spots left, and we're going to do everything that we can to get people squeezed in somewhere somehow.
Yeah. If more people decide to show up.
Yes, if you have not registered, we want you to come, and we're going to do everything we can to get you in, either a tent spot or whatever. We do have a little bit of overflow here and there and some stuff we can expand to, and they're working on making their parking lots a little bit bigger for us, and so we're going to do everything that we can to try to squeeze you in if we're starting to get a little tight.
So that being said, there is registration to be open the day of the event. So if you did not pre-register, which you should have because you get a lot of perks, but if you did not pre-register, you can register the day of the event. So you can either purchase a 2-day pass or a 4-day pass.
Yep.
So just let you know if you didn't make it for some reason, whatever, or you had a change of plans that you can go now, which is awesome. You can register at the event.
You'll be able to register on site, absolutely. Let's see.
Here's how do you reserve a campsite. You really don't reserve a campsite. When you come in, if you pre-register, you come in, you check in, and also while checking, if you have a buddy that you're coming with, you want to camp next to each other, make sure you check in at the same time because you'll be actually going down to your campsite then. So there's no reservations. Your reservation was your pre-registration.
Yep.
That's your reservation.
And since this is not a campground, there's not an easy way to control that type of situation. So that's the way we're trying to handle things.
And also with that being said, we don't want, each campsite is tended for that purpose. So we don't want like 4 or 5 people trying to get into a small area.
Yep.
That if you get a tent campsite, it's for a tent and 1 vehicle.
Yep.
That's what it's
Whatever
there
you
for.
can get fit in that one spot without overcrowding it and making it unsafe. So.
Is the food free? Sorry, I wish.
No, food's not free. What time Wednesday can my RV pull in? What time can we get there on Wednesday? That is a great question. Registration officially opens. I should have pulled up the schedule. What time did we say? Registration opens. Well, that's a blowout on my part. Should have had that off the top of my head. Don't get there too early on Wednesday. We're going to be finishing up some things in the RV lot. We're not going to give you an exact time. He's going to pull up. I think registration officially starts at 1. The trails will open up well, so as soon as you're registered, you're good to go.
All right. Registration and tech starts at noon.
Noon o'clock.
So, and that's, so one question let me get all back over here to my, one thing, I gotta get back going here.
So just quickly, when you do show up, it's going to be pretty marked out pretty well. The main parking lot, there's going to be temporary RV, trailer, and then just like car parking. Temporary parking to where you can pull in there, hop out, register, get your stuff teched, and then we're going to send you on your way to the camping spots. So you don't have to try to figure out what you're going to do. It'll be marked out pretty well where it needs to be. And if we start getting backed up, we're going to have to adjust some things, but hopefully we'll get everybody moving through pretty quickly and it won't become an
What
issue.
about for people that come in like on a Friday? Is it the same thing, or can they come
it doesn't matter what day you're coming in. There will be that temporary parking that you can come and register tech and then move on through. We're going to keep it the same way.
Gotcha. That'd be nice.
And then there'll be areas for day parking. For those that are camping off-site or staying in Airbnbs or cabins or whatever, there'll be parking spots when they pull in. They'll be clearly designated, a couple different locations that will have day parking there.
Gotcha.
In those lower lots. Yep.
One guy asked, do I need to park an RV before I check in for tech? Well, like you just mentioned, so you can register.
Pull into the temporary parking.
For registration for just the event.
Yep.
Then you come back later and do your tech.
Go get your registration, because then you'll get your paperwork, make sure everything's checked off, sign your waivers, bring your signed waiver, make it a lot easier. If not, we'll have some for there you guys to sign. Then
waiver thing that's mentioned. If you have not, we want you to bring the waiver already signed.
Yeah, it'd make it
but
a lot
we
easier.
will have some. But if you already have it printed off and signed for us,
make it so
when
much
we
easier.
check in, makes it way easier for you and us.
Yep.
So just if you can do that, it'd be great.
Are we going to have maps, layout of the event? Yes, we will. Those are being created right now. With being the snow cover and everything else and all the events going on there, we were able to get up there as early, but they're being created and printed here very, very soon. So you'll be able to see all that good stuff. Don't come too early on Wednesday because you're not, unfortunately, we won't be able to help you at that early of a stage. And things might get a little backed up. But like you said, registration is going to open at noon. You get there a little before, then it'll be okay. And we'll start getting you moved in and checked in and whatnot.
Gotcha. Well, that's good. So that's the camping stuff. If you just work with us, guys and gals, it should move pretty smoothly and easy for you guys. So just, bear with us, work with us, and it should go pretty quickly. A couple things, the trails. People are just talking about the trails and stuff like that.
How many trails?
Should we let the cat out of the bag, or should we hold off a little bit, let them find out?
Well, let's just tell them how many trails.
Or there'll be more than, you want to say it that way?
There's more than last year.
I think you just say that there's more than last year. Yes.
We're going to keep that a little bit secret. Once you get there and get a map, you'll see.
Yes.
But it's more than last year, and it's set up a little different. It's really cool. It's going to be super, super exciting. Elio, don't show up at 6 a.m.
No, please, no. No.
Let's see, anything else on here?
Well, let's talk about
Oh, real quick, ZJ is asking about where are the tent sites on gravel or out under the trees. We've mentioned this many, many times. It's written in everything. It's primitive camping, and it's in the best way to describe it is gravel or dirt lots. There is no grass up there.
No.
There's not prairies and fields. There's meadows on the other side of the mountain, but that's not going to be possible. There are a couple shady spots in the parking lot where there's some trees, but come prepared for super primitive parking or super primitive camping with the amenities we talked about, but on a cot or something like that. Don't just think you're going to throw a sleeping bag on the ground in your tent, because it might be a little rough. But
well, you wouldn't want to anyways. I mean, the biggest thing is one thing.
Anybody ever does anymore.
One thing. One of our videos way back, we talked about camping stuff like that. That if you're camping in a tent or anything like that, you want an air mattress anyway. So one of those things.
Bring ground cover.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So we good with that part?
Yeah, let's move on.
Let's talk about what who helps makes this event popular.
All right,
Let's talk about our sponsors.
We'll talk about some sponsors here. Just jump right off the list. RPP is going to be there in the house for sure, with a big setup. They basically bring their hobby shop,
which makes it nice if you need any parts,
hop-ups, upgrades, be light bars, towers,
wheels,
wires,
tires,
wheels, anything you can
or you
think
break
of.
something, or if you break something,
Yep.
they have everything there for us.
Absolutely. Proline Tires on board as usual since day one. RC
Big thank you.
four-wheel drive. They're going to have a big presence as well, sponsoring a couple trails. Pitbull Tires, Curry Enterprises, CRC, BF Goodrich Tires. That's a hint as what might be available in the raffle as a raffle prize.
Yes.
Hint, hint. Ultra Shoes will be back with us as well, and they're running the Ultra 5K for those that are brave enough to enter in that.
Yeah.
Just remember, Donner is a little higher in elevation than Cisco Grove, so be prepared. And the terrain is a lot different.
Yes.
A lot of cool stuff up there. Tekin, Rugged Radio, sponsor of the rock racing. Of course, Donner Ski Ranch, our host.
Yep.
Knights Custom. Canyon Coolers have provided a lot of great cool coolers for the raffle as well. Black Rhino Wheels, another hint at maybe something that could be in the raffle. Hint, hint.
Yep.
Zotti's Bags, Team KNK. It's the super awesome, cool stainless steel hardware
Yes.
and other stuff they offered. Jen's
Only
Ace.
thing I use.
Jen's Ace will be in the house with a cool display. I saw they posted a picture with, it looked like maybe it was a squirt gun or a Nerf gun and some small water bottles, so I'm not sure what they've got planned. You might get shot at when you go to their booth, but either way, Miguel and those guys put on quite a display, and I'm sure they'll shoot you with something or throw water at you, who knows.
Which would be okay, though.
Recon G6 and our boy Parker.
Yep.
In with the G6 crew building all those trails.
Yes.
Huge sponsor. Vanquish on board again. KMC Wheels, Raceline, Mad Media, Fast Eddie Bearings, and Can-Am. Those kind of top round out the list there.
Big shout out to those guys. Thank you very much. So they help out, especially with all the great raffle prizes that we'll have, which if you pre-registered, you get tickets for. So it's pretty cool.
Yep. Let's see. I got a couple things here we need to hit real quick. Well, we got quite a few people on. In the past, we talked about fires. The state has put out a different mandate. There is no open flames whatsoever. The only thing, we're going to change our rules because the state has changed theirs. No barbecue grills that are charcoal. It can only be propane. If you have anything that burns propane, you're okay, but they don't want anything out there that burns a solid or a fuel that could float around because it's not raining up there. It's pretty dry, except for where the snow melt is creating streams, and so there's I don't know what the color or number or indicator is, but it's a high fire warning rating, whatever it is, so only propane fire. So if you're gonna bring a grill,
make sure it's propane.
Charcoal, no way. We don't want to burn the place down. Only propane. So that, we really don't want to burn anything down. So cool.
So with that, this also mentioned no motorized vehicles. That's the biggest thing. So no pit bikes, no four-wheelers, no ATVs, UTVs, nothing. Only motorized is your RC car. That's it.
Yep.
And also, go ahead and do the cants real quick. No smoking on the trails. That's e-cigarettes, normal cigarettes, or California cigarettes.
Keep that for your campsites.
Yep, stay on your campsite. No pets. The pet that we allow.
Service animals.
Service, there you go, I couldn't
Yep.
think. Service animals are allowed.
Service
That's fine.
animals are absolutely allowed.
So no pets, please.
Kind of along the lines, pack in, pack out. If you're going to take something in your bag, food, water bottles, drinks, whatever, don't leave it on the trail.
Yes,
Pick it
please
up.
pick up, please, please.
If you're out and about and you see some trash on the trail, please pick it up. If it's not something gross, it's like an empty water bottle, whatever, throw it in your bag, bring it back down, maybe find a garbage can or whatever.
And thank you.
We would super appreciate that. Kind of help keep it clean, keep it good, and make sure Donner will have us back whenever we want to come back. So.
Yeah. So that's a few sorry don'ts. One thing, let's talk about rules. There's been, I don't know why there's any confusion, but
the rules are posted out there.
yes. So just be clarified, there are two sets of rules. What I mean by that, there's rules for rock racing, which those are posted. Rock racing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those rules are different from the normal adventure rules. If you're wondering, because some of the rock racing rules state in there you have to have a lot of stock axial parts on there, because that's the classes we're running with those. So that's the biggest thing. A lot of people are wondering, hey, we changed. No, we didn't change the rules. Those are for rock racing.
Yep.
The normal adventure class, which is,
all the trails.
All the trails. Please watch the July 1st video. It's about a half hour long, maybe 45 minutes or so. We really break down the rules for you there. And it's not really rules, we just tell you what's allowed and what's not. So it's like I said, it's a good watch. Please watch it.
Yep.
Like I said, there's two different rule packages. One for your adventure class, which is all the trails out, night crawl, whatever you're just crawling. That's separate than the rock racing rules that we kind of, I think the past 4 or 5 videos we've done kind of a base setting of the rock racing rules. So please, there's 2 different sets. Rock racing and the adventure stuff. The adventure stuff is more open. Please watch the July 1st video. We really go in depth there. So
don't want to confuse you too much.
Yes.
Just read those simple rules. Just come and have fun. We'll let you know when you do tech inspection if it applies.
One guy just also mentioned generator. We haven't mentioned generator.
Oh yeah. Bring your generators.
Yes, and
the
quiet ones preferably.
ones.
We will have a quiet hour.
Yep.
I think was it
10 to 7.
Yeah,
Ish.
just be common sense.
Yep.
Just
don't be that guy that's running your generator in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
type of thing, especially right next to somebody's tent. Somebody also talked about we will have a charging station as well. We'll have some Spectrum Smart chargers set up as well as some other stuff. You guys can stop by and plug a battery in and charge it. So
if you don't have a generator, you don't want to tag one along with you, whatever, we'll have charging stations set up that you can.
But if you want power for other stuff at your campsite or whatever, bring in a little generator.
Yes.
I saw some people making some posts how they're renting some of those small, little quiet Honda types. So that's another option for you guys as well.
Yep.
So
one thing, you got anything real quick before I jump into my spiel about what's right here?
No, just one more thing. We've had our contacts at Donner saying a lot of people have been calling Donner. They don't have anything to do with scheduling any of this stuff. They're just our host, and they're basically, letting us use their property for a fee, obviously. But they can't control anything. They don't do registration,
nothing. All
They're
us.
not a campground, anything like that. So stop calling them. Refer to the webpage and the blog. The event page on Facebook.
A lot of information's there.
And then even
just
go to
gotta
Eventbrite,
read.
even though Eventbrite ticket sales are not up, there's still information there. But the people at Donner don't have any information. They're going to start telling people to go to those different places. So.
Yeah. And again, everything's out there.
Yeah.
So the schedule is out there, the rules, everything's out there for everyone to do. You just gotta read it, and it's all out there for you guys. So
moving in, somebody said apparel from Axial. Where is it going to be able to be purchased?
All right.
Let's talk about some new
apparel.
So
So you've probably seen we actually have some new Axial shirts here. All our other videos were Axial shirts and stuff. We liked them, but we kind of went a different direction with some stuff. So we do have our hats, flat bill. Here's your flat bill.
And everything that we're talking
Snap back.
about will be available at Axialfest.
Those will be there. These are actually available right now as well.
Absolutely.
On Tower or Horizon or your local hobby shop. So these are available. So with Axial, we've never really had apparel for anyone. So we actually got apparel. So the shirt you see, Andy.
Boom. Established 2005, Axial. And on the back.
Well, here's the front, as you saw his.
Boom.
But here's the back.
Boom.
So we have that.
These are all available in sizes small
through 4X.
Through 4X.
That's right. So these will be available, like you mentioned, these will be available at Axialfest.
Absolutely.
Then we have kind of your, I would say it's your event, not really event, but your specialty.
Yeah, this is more like your just plain brand Axial. Our green.
So this
is our military green.
Yep.
It's got a little bit of
detailed work on there.
Everything on there. It's really cool if you look at it close on the back.
Yeah. One thing is, like I said, yeah, super detailed. So we have that.
Also available, small to 4XL.
Yep. Everything is small to 4X.
Next up
we have
is our black Axial branded shirt. Very cool shirt indeed. The back is awesome. Big green.
Yep.
Round there.
So we have that.
Somebody asked, are the hats and t-shirts going to sell by Thursday? We've got quite a few going, but we have a feeling that they're going to go pretty quick.
Yes. So I don't have this one. I'm wearing it. So we have the Eat Sleep Axial. This is kind of been a popular one. People are talked about wanting, so we did it. Eat Sleep Axial. And on the back, let's turn around.
Bum, bum, bum.
I think it's hashtag Axial Adventure.
Boom.
Okay.
With
So we
the
have
Axial
that.
logo up top.
Yep. So that'll be there. Same thing, small through 4X. And then we're going to bring hoodies.
Supposed to be mid 40s, the lows in the mid 40s, so you might need one of these bad boys. So it's almost identical to the t-shirt,
yep,
but in a hoodie. It's super comfortable.
Yes.
Nice big baggy hoodies.
And then going back to our the detailed shirt.
Yep.
We had to do a sweatshirt detail too.
So it's our military green. It's got the vehicles on it. Down the sleeves, we got some Axial logos, and then on that one,
Axial Racing.
Axial Racing.
Then on the back, Axial. So it'll be kind of cool for everyone. Like I said, this will be available at Axialfest, which is awesome because, like I said, this is kind of a new thing for Axial to have all this apparel. 4
t-shirts, 2 hoodies.
Yep. 4 different t-shirts.
Small to 4X sizes.
And 2 different hoodies.
And they will be available at Axialfest.
And also
and hats.
Hats.
I'm assuming they're going to go pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll hold a few back for Friday or something. But
like I said, make sure
we got a lot of them that are going. But
yes, for one thing, especially if say you can't go and your buddy's going, make sure they pick you up one because, like I said, these are going to be going quickly.
Yep.
Very quickly.
They will be.
So yeah, with that being said, there'll be also we'll have this and just everything out throughout Axialfest. There'll be a lot of different things, special deals going on throughout.
Yep.
So I mean, because why not? I mean, everyone is there.
Absolutely.
Why not make the because the whole thing is about a community, a appreciation of Axial. So there'll be some good deals going on, I think. So be prepared for that.
Some show specials.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think we checked basically everything off our list that we wanted to talk about. What kind of questions you guys got? Start thinking of them, throwing them down.
Well, we just had some. How early can we come Wednesday? Again, right before registration
opens at noon.
Yep. Registration opens at noon. So right then.
What is the distance from campsites to the trails? That's kind of not a loaded question, but the trails are.
I mean, some are close.
Some of the trails are really close, and then some of them are decent.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you got to expect that because they're all not going to be.
All the trails aren't like right
in
in
there.
one spot. They're kind of spread out. So it varies kind of where you're at in the camping area too. So I guess compared to like Cisco Grove, if you were over in A and you were trying to get to the other side, the far side, you're going to pass 2 or 3 trails on the way. Some are going to be a lot closer. Same thing here. There's going to be some close, some far away. So.
Yeah. And there'll be some nice terrain kind of mixture with all the trails.
Yep.
Oh, donuts.
Donuts.
I love donuts.
Ooh, donuts. Somebody bringing us donuts?
Hopefully, like fresh ones.
All right, questions. Get them in there. Throw them in there. How early can you come Wednesday with an RV? Where I talked about that.
Someone asked, can we buy those hats? Yes. New apparel can be bought at Axialfest.
Yep, absolutely.
Anything else, guys?
Ask away. This is going to be the last chance before you see us in person. Well, we'll have a couple lives before we open, but this will be the last one here in the studio.
Yes.
This will be getting torn down maybe tonight, tomorrow, and never be the same again.
I know.
It's kind of sad. Will there be a transport truck to get up the hill? We are working on that still.
Yes.
There'll be something of some sort, and we're working on what those hours will be. It will not be all night, so if you go out
Night crawling.
super early in the morning, you're staying out super late, you're going to be on your feet on your own, because we're not.
Which
gonna
is
have
fine. I
somebody
mean, it's,
doing it 24 hours.
yeah.
So.
There's no way.
Yeah, but we're working on something. A lot of you probably aren't familiar with Donner, but there's going to be trails all over the place. Some that are really easy to get to, some that are a little more difficult to get to. But we're going to make sure that people can have fun no matter what.
That's the biggest thing.
And
Enjoy
there'll be
it.
some that are very adventurous.
Very adventurous.
That Cisco had some adventurous trails as well too. So good stuff. Is there a discount if you buy one of everything of the apparel?
I'll give it high five.
We haven't talked about that, but I don't know. If you buy one of everything, we might throw in a free Mike and Ike. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. You never know.
Who knows? For people not camping, is there parking? Yes, there will be day parking for those that are camping offsite or staying offsite for sure.
And the day parking is because I know some people asked about hey, I'm bringing 2 vehicles. That day parking is for people that come in and are only doing the day stuff and they're outside.
Yep.
So just make sure you guys remember that. Be not generous, but friendly about that.
Why are the night crawling events only go till 10? Oh, Stephen, I'm assuming you're looking at the schedule and you see night crawling is only on there 1. That's an official crawl that we're inviting everybody to
one
go
of the
to.
events we're putting on.
Yeah.
The night crawl.
Consider that one of the events.
Yes.
It's a night crawl with your theme crawlers, whether they're themed or not. You have your costume on. You hopefully have your costume on. My costume didn't fit, so I'm not sure what I'm doing now, and we're leaving tomorrow, so I got to figure something out. But that's just the one night that it's that way. The trails will be open 24 hours.
Yeah, trails are open
just like it is in the past.
starting Wednesday at registration time. Right after that, till the last deal Saturday.
Till Saturday, and then some people might even do it a little bit on Sunday too. So, but you're gonna start tearing everything down, so you might not have any markers left.
Yeah. So again, there is no time frame on night crawl. Just make sure we're
That's just
clear
the
with
official
everyone.
night crawl that we're
Yes.
talking about. How does one become a trail adoptee? What do we tell people to do? Do we send a message? Have them send a direct message to us?
Send a direct message.
Send a
to
direct
us.
message to us on this Facebook page, and we'll reach back out to you.
Yes.
How many cars are allowed in RV spots?
You get the biggest thing is the spot that you get is the spot you get. Right?
Yes, and just because it's a 20 by 50 doesn't mean you jam as many cars into it in no RV. That's not the purpose of this, because you're not going to be able to get out without crossing the line into your neighbors
Yeah.
or whatever. how many you can get in there safely without damaging anything, that's fine. If you got an RV spot because you want to put a couple tents on it, so be it. Stay within your bounds. Don't be driving over other people's stuff.
Yeah.
And we want to keep the tents and the RV separated, so you're not backing a huge fifth wheel in.
Correct.
Next
I mean,
to a tent and whatnot, and we just want to keep it safe since this is not a campground. It's not all laid out with all the different little drives and all that stuff. It's basically a parking lot and open lots that we're putting camping in. So just be smart, be safe, be courteous to others.
Here's a good question.
What's up, Kevin?
How far is the camping area and to the food, to where the cafeteria and
Right
stuff
across
is?
the street.
So there you go.
So if you get on Google or whatever and look at the Google Maps, the food is in the main lodge part, which is the larger building right off the Triangle parking lot. And then camping is across the street in those dirt lots there. So it's not very far at all. Work up just a little appetite. Walk you to it.
It's fine with me.
There will be a pedestrian crossing there. So we're going to try to funnel people through that one spot only, because we're going to have signs leading up, letting people know there's people crossing. What was I going to say? Oh, we're going to try to just have that one crosswalk, and it'll be all marked out. I was staring at the mic and I
know.
and just to keep it as safe as possible. If it's a time when there seems to be a lot of traffic and you want to cross, pick your car up, pick your truck up, and just walk across. Especially if you got a really, really slow crawler type of thing. We want to make it safe. But we're going to have cones and big light tower out there for night and everything. So we just want to be safe, people.
Well, here's a good one. We might actually want to address this here about bicycles.
Ooh.
Isn't there a trail or a spot where nothing's really allowed?
We're not going to talk about that because we don't want anybody to go over there. The Pacific Coast or Pacific Crest Trail is completely off limits to anything RC.
One thing I was wondering,
anything that's not a horse or just your feet. So
please stay in the designated areas that we tell you to. Please, yes, that's the biggest thing. That's what I want to get.
That's a safety concern too, as well.
So please stay in the designated areas where we have the crawling trails at. So stay away from that.
Yep. Bicycles. That's a great question.
It's not motorized.
It's not motorized. I don't know.
I would say
we'll get back to you.
Yeah, but also just, as long as
probably
they're
around the campgrounds would not be a problem. Like if you need to ride up to the bathrooms or showers or whatever.
But I think just being smart with it. Don't abuse, the privilege. But I don't see, like I said, going back for the bathrooms, the food, and everything.
But maybe to the trails, not such a great idea because.
Plus you have to worry about it. You got to carry it, do all that stuff.
Carry all your stuff, and some of the downhill, and it's rocky and whatnot. Might not be the greatest thing, but maybe around the campgrounds, a bike would not be bad. But don't bring a scooter or anything like that because it's not super smooth out there. It's not going to work out very well. Not very well.
So.
Let's see, sushi and pizza food truck this year. No food trucks whatsoever. Donner has their own cafeteria and restaurant. That's where all the food will be coming from. If you don't like what they have to offer, which they've got quite an extensive menu in the cafeteria, which we did some cool stuff to their actual menu, renamed some of the stuff. And the restaurant serves up some super, super awesome food. If you get on the Donner Ski Ranch Facebook page, they promote a lot of the stuff that's on at the old 40 bar. Some of it's cool, really good looking stuff. So absolutely. Anything else here?
Just saw another thing. I know, sorry about talk about this again. No, you're not allowed to arrive any earlier than Wednesday.
No.
So I saw that there from
not. If you're going to get to that area sooner, go somewhere else because if you're parked in that lot, the lot's going to be blocked off. So you're not going to be able to get into it.
There's places around, if you have to come early, there's places around that you can stay. So just let you know until the actual event starts on Wednesday.
Are you two going to be too busy to be hitting the trails with us norms? Steven asked. During the day, we're going to be pretty busy with registration and tech and, running some of the events and whatnot. Probably most likely when we're going to be hitting the trails will be once we're done with all the official events. And after we get some food in our stomachs, and then we'll go and hit it. Last year, that's the only time that I went out was after the sun had gone down and kicked the lights on. So, we'll probably organize a couple, crawls with all the staff together, and you guys are more than welcome to join us and
heck yeah,
kind of hit it up and see what it is. And that's the best time is you're going out and just watching people and having fun. And
meet new people, new faces.
But there'll be a few of us that hit the trails, during the day, just kind of check things out, make sure things are going good. But a lot of us are going to be way too busy to go during the day.
There'll be a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
We'll be doing a lot of stuff to make sure you guys are having fun.
What else? Anybody have? Who is ready to see the sneak peek for the pre-reg people? I got to see a picture today.
Yeah. Picture.
Well, we got to see the picture today.
Picture.
Of the sneak peek vehicle. It's going to be put in the ultra super secretive box. Yep.
Let's see.
Andy is the crawler king. Yeah, I don't think so, Kevin.
Yeah.
What other questions you guys got? Like I said, this is the last studio appearance we're going to make.
Randall. Randall made it on.
Randall. You playing Twister, are you? Or not?
Probably playing Twister with himself.
Let's see, what else?
Oh.
What?
Security.
We will have.
I know we talked about that.
We'll have some people on patrol overnight making some rounds. Donner has quite a few security cameras. I've seen them. And so they'll be keeping an eye on stuff as well. Hopefully we don't have any issues with any theft or anything like that. People abusing any rules. So, just play it safe. Be courteous to people.
Yes.
Yeah, but we will have some security on site. EMT ski patrol as well will be there. Not the ski patrol part, but their EMT side of things. So if anybody gets any cuts, scrapes, bruises, bumps, whatever, they'll be able to.
And also, if anything happens while you're on the trail, please come find one of us.
Yep.
If anything, if you feel dehydrated or whatever, something comes awry, please find one of us. We'll be there to help.
Elevation is different, almost 1,000 feet higher than Cisco, so could be some issues with elevation sickness. Stay hydrated, drink plenty of water. Try to acclimate yourself. Don't overdo it. The first couple days or so, just do what you got to do. But if you're having any issues, we have a little bit of something every year. But just be smart, be safe, and don't be afraid to ask for help because we want to make sure you got the best experience possible. If you're not feeling good, you're getting sick, then you can't do anything. So.
Yep. All right, here's a few things here. Thanks, Greg. Greg's asking, where can you buy these shirts at?
Whoa. Axialfest.
Axialfest. You can catch us there. They'll be all there for sale. Aftermarket frame rails. Please go back to July 1st video. We do talk about that. Well, just quickly mention. Aftermarket frame rails are legal long as it's made for an SCX 10 based vehicle, or sorry, an axial based vehicle. It has to be made for an axial based vehicle. So yes, you can run that. But for more details, please check the video on the July 1st thing. We really go in detail of what's legal and what's not legal. So please check that out for that.
No campfires other than it can be a propane fire. That's it. There's a state mandate or whatever it is right now. It's red. I don't know what they're calling it, but no open fires. Can be propane only. No barbecue grills that are charcoal, anything like that. So.
And cell service. You said cell service was pretty good out there, didn't you?
Yeah, cell service. So let's say this is the top of the mountain. There's a cell tower right there.
So yeah.
You get killer service up there. And the fact that the view up there is absolutely beautiful. 360 degrees. And where a lot of the trails are. Throw Mike and Ike at the camera? Really?
I don't want it, Andy.
Oh, hit me right in the eye. Not right. Yeah, the view is beautiful. So, 2 areas are must on the trails. Yeah, if you're out with a bunch of friends, that would be a great idea. We have employee shirts to find. How do I find it?
Yes, you'll have staff. We'll have staff shirts.
They're about this color. They're actually might be even a little bit brighter than this.
So we'll have staff shirts.
Staff written huge on the back, but
Yes.
yeah, we'll stand out like a sore thumb.
Yes, or just us.
Yeah, everybody there. Anything else? Any other questions? Recap real quick. Axialfest 2019 next week, Donner Ski Ranch, July 24th to the 27th. For those of you just now joining us and
we will have toilets.
been living under a rock.
Yes, we'll have toilets.
Yeah, we got flushers.
Yes.
Showers with hot
Yes.
water. Food. Somebody posted a link I saw back up there about the food menu for the bar, the Old 40 bar. So, yes. Good stuff.
Anything else? Anyone else have
New
questions?
Axial apparel available at Axialfest.
Yeah, this is.
T-shirts, hoodies, hats.
Get them all last. I mean, I think they're going to go pretty quickly. I really do.
I don't think these two dummies are going to go, are they? These two dummies are paper dummies. They need to stay here.
Peek your nose.
No, stop it.
Peek, peek.
You notice if you just join us, the banner in the background that we've been here weeks after week after week are
gone.
That's already been sent out there. Everybody's going to sign it when they register, and then it's going to be one of the raffle prizes. So it'll be pretty cool. Whoever wins that.
It'll be really cool.
I kind of want to win it, but I can't. So
I'll just take it, run away with it.
Can I see the shirt with the trucks again? Brad, go.
Shirts with trucks. How about I show you the sweatshirt? It's right here.
The t-shirt, sweatshirt are almost identical.
The front's identical. The only thing's different is the arms.
Sleeves are different.
And it does have axial along your little butt.
All right, I guess we're going to be wrapping up here. Last time in the studio. We'll do a couple more lives before the start of the event, and we might even do a couple during for those that couldn't make it. But this will be the last time you see the studio the way it is. So it's kind of a bittersweet moment that, it's the last time in the studio. It's been many, many weeks we've been coming in here.
Many weeks.
Talking to you guys. Some of you have been bored
weeks.
with what we're talking about, but people always seem to get quite a bit of information about the stuff that we're jibber-jabbering about.
I know.
We can't wait to get out there. We are leaving tomorrow. A couple guys are already headed up there, and so we're starting getting some things going.
Yep.
Some trails put in, get some stuff knocked out. So we'll see you guys at Donner in a few days when you guys show up. Make sure you come up to us and say hi. We want to put some faces to some of the names of some of the people that we've been talking to and getting comments from. So let us know what you thought about all these lives and whatnot.
Tom's going to bring us donuts.
I saw that. Tom's going to bring us donuts.
I'm holding you to that, Tom.
Boom! Thanks, Tom.
So
awesome. Thanks, guys, for watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching. It's been fun.
We hope we provided a lot of information. As usual, as we always say, if you got any other comments or questions, leave them here. We'll go back and review this.
Or send me a message, either one.
We might do a live tomorrow, maybe. We'll be traveling, but maybe from an airport or from somewhere, some undisclosed location. But
we'll be doing a number of lives throughout the rest of from here till the last day there, Sunday. We'll do some lives.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Well, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
Stay tuned for more stuff. Like I said, we'll do some lives throughout the thing, but this is the last time here at the studio. So
it's been real studio.
Yeah, it's been real great. Real great. All right. Well, I'm going to go
Even we broke in and jumped in on somebody else.
Oh, that was a great time. We actually.
Kyle was not happy.
Yeah, he was not happy. We took over that deal.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We're going to wrap up, get out of here. We got to go home and pack our bags to get ready to hit it tomorrow. So we're headed out to Donner. Hope you guys are too. Safe travels to Donner.
Yes.
Hope everybody arrives safe, and we will see you guys then. So, Brad, why don't you go there and get ready to hit the button?
Because our camera guy is here, Isaac.
Yeah.
He's been great. He's been great.
Out on us again, but
he's been great.
It's all good. All right, thanks everybody for watching. We'll send Brad off to hit that button to send us out, and we will. Wait for it. Wait, Brad, you got to go. Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Oh boy. If you think Brad is weird in here, just wait till you see him in person on the trail. He might hop out from behind a tree as a Sasquatch or something. But yeah, see, you never know what's going to happen with Brad. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We will see you guys out at Donner Ski Rants, Axialfest 2019 next week. Brad, push that button. See you guys. Push it.
Done.